When it's all said and done, like I want to play basketball for a long time. I want to be one of the best players, one of the best point guards to play the game, and really just like leave my mark. Try to be the best Jalen I can be.
Because he shot 40% from three-point range. The only freshman in Indiana since Eric Gordon in 2007-8 that had multiple 30-point games.
Number 4 in Indiana history as a freshman, accumulating 117 assists. That playmaking style of Jalen.
I always knew he would be special, honestly, because of the pedigree. His father played sports, I played sports, and he was just always better than his peers.
Today I'm working out at Embody Sports. It's like right outside of Charlotte. I'm working out with Ron Weathers. Honestly, just like a lot of injury prevention stuff, a lot of core activation, a lot of movement stuff, and just the treatment. I mean, I think now it's more so about trying to get the rest while also staying on top of your work. Coming off a long college season and then getting right into pre-draft, then team workouts and things like that, and then summer league. So this is like pretty much the only time I really have the rest. So right now it's nothing too crazy, just a lot of, I've been working with Ron every day in the mornings, try to get in the pool when I can, and then I'll get shots up.
Jalen is a really explosive athlete, so really with him, his explosivity, his ability to be able to change direction, start and stop, he's gonna be he's naturally a fantastic defender and really talented offensive player, so a guy that can play on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, college was fun because I think it prepared me for this level, but it was like kind of overwhelming and like just pounding your body, like you're working out for a crazy amount of hours a day. I think in the pro level, it's more so about getting in and getting like what you need, and it's more catered to like you and like what your game is. So, even being with the Lakers for the short time that I've been so far during summer league, it's get in, whether it's like for 30 to 50 minutes, getting your vitamins, getting what you need, and then you'll go through a practice of going over some things, some schemes and things like that, but then getting physical therapy, and lifting. So, it's nothing too crazy, really schedule oriented, but it's nothing like long or, something that's overwhelming. I'm pretty laid back, today's a perfect example. I love being around my family, my friends, like my close ones, but real laid back and chill. I just love the vibe. Pre-draft process is long and you're doing the same things every day, but at the end of the day, you have a goal and it's all worth it. So, I was out in LA working out every single day, obviously working on my game, my body, nutrition, things like that. And then towards the end, close to the draft time, that's when I started like my team workouts. So I had 5 workouts, went to the team workouts, they're really good. You do interviews and things like that. So, it's a long process, but at the end of the day, like you said, we're 4 days away from the draft. So everything that I went through these last couple weeks, it's all gonna be worth it. Everything is just mindset and everyone's different. You gotta find like what you want to do and kind of go about it. Like everybody has different goals. Like for me, when I was younger, I've always been tunnel vision. I always knew I wanted to be an NBA player and be one of the best players. So I sacrificed a lot of things, which necessarily wasn't even sacrificing because it was things I wanted to do. Like I always wanted to stay in the gym, work hard, but it's easy to say that, but you just got to do it if you want to be the best. So whether that's getting sleep, eating a certain way, doing the extra work, obviously on the court, yoga, like you just got to have habits and build good habits. And if you do that, you stay with it for years and years and years, it piles up and eventually it'll lead you to maybe be in the position I'm in now.
My favorite color green, so definitely had to do a green suit, and I ain't really never seen anyone do green velvet, so I was like, let's stand out a little bit. Got the Fino piece, last name Schifino, last 4 letters Fino, flavors no option, so piece right there for me to watch with the green in it. Then probably my favorite part of it, this too, Fino right here. Other side is on. Then we got the meaningful pictures. Through the hard way, me, my mom, and sis. Favorite scripture, Jeremiah 29:11. Fino, flavors no option. Go to high school, Malvern, national champion. Me and my guy, Coach Woody, right there. And that's pretty much it, though. Nothing crazy, but we popping a little bit. But Yeah. No, I mean, you pretty much said it. Like, when you're younger, your goal is to make it to the NBA, but as you get older, you realize, like, that's not the goal anymore. You want to get to the NBA and stick. So for me, I just want to get there from day one, make an impact, and just try to strive to be the best Jalen I can be.
When it's all said and done, like, I want to play basketball for a long time. I want to be one of the best players, one of the best point guards to play the game, and really just like leave my mark. Just try to be the best Jalen I can be.
I always knew he would be special, honestly, because of the pedigree. His father played sports, I played sports, and he was just always better than his peers. He just stood out. So I knew he would be special.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it all. I mean, it's a new experience, something I've never experienced before. So finally reached my goal of getting to the NBA. So now it's about developing, learning, building, and just trying to, get out on the floor. Coming in as a young guy, you have a established team already. So trying to come in and just make my mark, figure out what my role is going to be. But overall, I'm excited, thankful to be drafted and to play for the Lakers. And I definitely talked to some of the guys. We're in summer league right now, so I'm playing with some of the guys who was on the roster last year. So everything's been good.
I'm proud. I'm just happy for him, and I'm just happy that I was able to experience with him. And it's a great opportunity for him, and it's just a big thing, and not everybody could do that.
I mean, I feel like that's where kind of all the success happens. Like, people see what you do on the court, they see the success you have on the court. But for me, I think just all the work behind the scenes is what is helping me, do that on the court. So I think just the work I put in and everything I've done this far is starting to all pay off and kind of starting to see the success. Even this past season in college and even now through summer league. I just turned 20 years old, so I'm far from playing my best basketball yet, so I think just sharpening up everything, going back to me just learning, learning from the guys, learning from the coaching staff, getting as much knowledge as possible, learning about the NBA game. I think the faster I can do that, the faster my game will develop and I'll be able to, take off. I mean, I have a lot. I mean, most people are going to name the obvious ones like Rookie of the Year and things like that. And obviously, since a kid, those are goals I always wanted. You want to be Rookie of the Year, you want to win and do things like that. But I think it's small things, like starting off small, I want to go in. Thankfully, I'm playing for the Lakers, so get to learn from LeBron and guys like AD. So I think just picking their brains and learning from them day in and day out is going to help me. And then once you learn from them and you earn your spot and get minutes like that, that's when everything else falls into place. It was enjoyable. I'd say for me it was like a roller coaster because most people don't really know where they're going, so I didn't know where I was going, where I would land. I was getting anxious. I normally don't get too high or too low, but I was kind of a little bit everywhere that night. But I remember just sitting at the table and all the teams going by, and once the 16th pick came around, my agent told me that he shook his head and was like, the Lakers are going to take you. And then I talked to Rob. I was just it was a big relief, and I was thankful to be a Laker. And like I said, me being a big Kobe fan, once I got the call, I was like, it's kind of full circle, so everything was pretty much meant to be. Yeah, I mean, well, me, my mom, and my sister, it's always been us through the hard way. And my last name, Schifino, the last 4 letters is Fino, which is failure is no option. And my mom created the Fino Project when I was in 9th grade. I went to a USA camp and they told us to wear something that's meaningful to you, and we didn't want to do nothing that was generic or something that everyone would do. So probably took a couple of days and my mom came up with Fino, failure is no option, and I didn't really think of that. I thought it was cool, so she ended up putting on the shirt. I wore it, people liked it, and then my mom's real creative, so she ended up really creating it, getting an LLC for it, and that's kind of what we've been doing ever since.
Number one, he's gonna stay disciplined, and he knows there's a lot more work to do. This just the beginning for him. He's still a rookie in the league, got a lot of learning he has to do, but as long as he stays disciplined and continue to work, sky's the limit for him.
It was pretty much within, I've always, since I was a little kid, if you ask my mom, dad, grandparents, whoever, I've always been a kid that had the ball in my hand, football, basketball, always trying to play catch, shoot in the backyard. So I think it was something that's just always been like natural in me. I've always wanted to just work and, get to the, highest level.